Hello everyone, my name is Raven, and welcome to Raven Gaming Labs, and welcome to OpenRCT2. Sorry about that, kind of mangled that a little bit. But I decided to play a game from my childhood. Here lately I've been playing a whole lot of survival games and various other stuff, but I decided that every Monday I'm just going to upload a new video of RollerCoaster Tycoon. And regardless how many views it gets, because I'm tired of view chasing, I really haven't done it anyway, but it's kind of annoying. I'm going to upload it. So hopefully this series will take off and it'll be pretty fun. Real quick before we get started, I just want to say thank you to all my YouTube members. If you guys have any suggestions on what kind of games you'd like to see me play or, you know, whatever, just reply in a comment, shoot me a message on Discord, you know, whatever works. Also, lastly, before we do get started, actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get started because I figure I can actually talk while we do this. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is research and development. We're just going to crank that up, and I'm going to kill the all the funding. I want the kiosk is why I'm doing this, for those of you that are wondering what in the world I'm doing there. I'm getting me a kiosk. Nothing's stopping me from getting that kiosk. Okay, cool. So I think I'll also go ahead and get a new handyman named Bernard. Anyhow, so what I was saying earlier, yeah, I just kind of want to play something a little different, and RollerCoaster Tycoon seems kind of to be the thing that is different. So that's what we're rolling with here. And I'm going to, I think I could fit it like this, I think. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. And the other thing we're going to do here is I'm going to put this here like so. And I'm going to put this here and this. Actually, I think I'll put the entrance a little further over here. I'm trying to build in a better manner than I normally do. I don't really know how well that's, you know, gonna actually go there. Another fun thing that you can do, because this is OpenRCT, is not only can you fast forward, but you pretty much always get access to stuff. Yeah. There's no path. I don't care. All right, we're gonna get rid of this, and now we're just gonna go through. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do this manually, huh? That is not going well, and it is eating into my delightful, delicious money. And we're on nighttime mode. How nice. Actually. Yeah, there we go. So I don't know truly how we're gonna, you know, make this thing, but so far this is what we're going for. And all we're going to do now is we're just going to roll it out like this. Absolutely not. Delete. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay, and if we put a light right here, it should illuminate. I also want to throw this down. Oh, wait. Before they get over there to the twister, let's crank that up. I don't know what it's going to be. 248. Okay, so probably throw down about 250. I like to kind of round up a little bit there. Also, I'm going to put this here and this here, and I'm going to put down 2 of these. And I guess I'll put a trash can there. And then we'll throw this on in. Cool. So, like I said, or I probably didn't actually say it, but I was thinking I said it. One thing I'm really trying to do here is kind of trying to make a park that actually looks good. I like that weird, you know, issue over there with the sorting. That's nice. It's probably an OpenRCT issue. That looks pretty good, but I think I should have made it wider so it's like one way around and then, you know, it goes down. But, I mean, you know, it's whatever. Anyway, I think I'm going to use these fruit trees here to kind of make it look a little better, if you will. And I'll throw this tree down. Why not? Cool. You know, just trying to make it look nice, that's all. Just make it look good. That is the most important part. We don't really have... Yeah, people are really not... Well, yeah, no. They're really not liking our park so far. But that's okay, because we're going to try to make our park look nice. And organic. There we go. Okay. You know what would probably help? Let me throw down a new mechanic. A security guard. And an entertainer. Oh, wow. Right. Hello. Oh, he's actually, like, literally lost. Okay, get back on the path. I like the... I like that. That glow is... That glow is very intense. Put a trash can there. Alright, let's see what they're saying about this ride. Ah, yeah, they don't want to go on it when it's raining. That actually makes sense, to be fair. That actually makes perfect sense. Okay, so let's clear this out. No, not what I wanted to do. I believe there was... Ah, there it is. Okay. One thing I really, really love about the OpenRCT devs, they are amazing for just, you know, how ahead of everything they were. Well, not really ahead of everything, but how much better. Okay, we got that. Let's do water rides next. I think we should be able to get like the log flume, which will be very, very handy. Park entrance fee is too high. Okay, maybe they fixed that in... I'll set it to $5. $5 is pretty darn cheap. If you can't do something for $5, then I don't know what to tell you. Alright. And we'll set this to $5. When it rains, you can come over and like really jack up the price, but I'm not doing that. We're also going to sell everything in a random color. I have to admit that actually looks really nice, but also at the same time, that looks absolutely ridiculous. And I do mean that. Like, that just looks kind of crazy. Yeah, I guess I could use that tool, but I'm not going to. All right, we need to go out one more. Okay, two more. Let me get rid of that. Awesome. Ah. There we go. So I think probably the first thing I should do, because, you know, it's already April and we only have 1 year, so if we're gonna spend our... Wow, the mouse sensitivity is absolutely insane. So if we're gonna spend the whole time doing this, we're really gonna run into a whole host of problems, let's just say. Cool. And I think I will split this one off and just kind of go like this with it. Seems fair. I'm just going to put that sign there just to kind of keep it out of the way. And we'll set this on. Yeah, it's already going. So how much is this making? No one will ride it. Okay, why? Oh, okay, they're not going to pay that much? All right, you know what? Maybe I'll just kill the park fee. And I'll just set it down to $2 or maybe $2.50. I don't know. I only got 11 guests, so. All right, we'll set it down $2. I think they fixed a lot of the old ways that I used to play. And by I think, I mean I'm convinced 100% that they did. I used to have all sorts of lovely tricks that I came up with to make a lot of money that you could do in, you know, RollerCoaster Tycoon 1. Ah. For real, the mouse sensitivity is killing me. Wow, they don't want to pay hardly anything to go on these rides. Oh, he's pretty disappointed in my park. Youch. Not paying that much to go on the merry-go-round. Okay, well, isn't that nice to know? Alright, I think for this one, I'm just going to throw it down, like, right here, normal height. We don't have to put everything raised up. Or do we? Yeah, you know, let's go on ahead and raise it up. Because we can beautify it later. Like, once we kind of have everything situated, we can start the beautification process later. So, I'm just going to go on ahead and throw that on up there. And then I'm just going to grab this. And I'm just going to drag it down. And we're just going to go over and then over. That should be more than enough. Because this ride's relatively quick, if you will. Alright, same thing for the merry-go-round. Just crank it on up. You know, you gotta make people hate their decision to get on it. I honestly was considering starting over, but I'm like, you know, we'll just stick with it. What's the worst that could happen, right? Actually, there's a lot of terrible things that could happen, to be completely honest with you, so, yeah. Anyway, we're going to crank this up to $2. Let me guess. Same thing. They don't want to pay that much. No, they're not complaining about that, at least. And the merry-go-round is... Yeah, people just don't want to pay this much. What'd you come in here with? $5? $53. Oh, some of these original people paid money to get into the park, so they're being obstinate about, you know, everything. That they have, in my opinion, yeah. Okay. Makes a little bit more sense now why they're being like that. Okay, so we did get the log flume. There's actually still more rides. I'm just gonna switch over to these three and let it just pick at random what it wants to do. Yeah, there's a ride in the way, whatever. I don't care. Okay. I am sticking with that design pattern choice of mine. Cool. I guess I'll get the magnolia tree there. Put in some white poplars. Trying to increase, you know, for those of you who have played RollerCoaster Tycoon, you know, you want to try to increase you want to make them happy, but make the ride's excitement rating go up. Easy way to do that is just buy a bunch of stuff. All right, we need a food court pretty much immediately at this point. So I don't know why I'm doing this. Well, yeah, I guess I can make it go this way. Okay, so thankfully pathing is a lot better in this version of the game. It is significantly improved. I'm trying to decide if I want it like straight up on it or off of it. I don't really know. So I think I'll just do it kind of like this. So we'll throw that down, and then I'll throw down the drink stall. Wow, I don't know when the last time I actually played this game was, but yeah, stuff has really changed since I last played. That's 100% certain there. Now, I don't want people hanging around here, so we'll just do it like this. And I'll throw this out here. And there we go. And now we have like a little miniature food court, if you will. And there we go. And now it looks significantly better. You know, honestly, that actually looks really good. I like the look of that. I mean, this all needs to be fixed and, you know. But at least now I'm actually legitimately making money. But you know what we don't have is a roller coaster. I'm fairly certain it's not supposed to probably do that, but maybe that's just a, I don't know. Maybe that's just a glitch. Wow, we do not have enough money for any of the roller coasters. That's a bit of a bummer. We could build like a really dirt cheap roller coaster, I suppose. Might even build it over here to kind of lure some customers. Wow. You know what? Actually, let's take it down this way. No. The twister is broken down. Lovely. How thoughtful of it. There we go. Get out of here. Definitely not my best roller coaster by any stretch of the imagination there. But it might do well. I don't know. Yeah, it's all gonna have to... That's all gonna have to go. Okay, so before we do anything, we're just gonna increase that. That is probably not gonna do well at all. But the park rating is going up, technically. We need 250, all right, so we're basically actually kind of almost there. Despite this, that early setback really was something. So, hooray. And this is not a very good roller coaster in my opinion. But that's not what matters. What matters is that people like it and will actually ride on it, which they will. I don't know what to call this. What in the world? What should I call this? I don't know. Oh, and give me a Ferris wheel. Nice. Anyway, I'll just call this Little Drop, because why not? You know, with all the different rides on here, it's getting kind of crazy. I guess actually let's try $4. See if people will ride this behemoth of a thing. I don't even think people will actually ride it. I am not convinced that people will actually ride this thing. I am 100% not convinced that people ride this thing. Okay, people are riding this thing. Never mind. Like, absolutely, 100%. Never mind. People are riding it. Not only are they riding it, they're just lining up to... Okay, whatever. I don't even... Whatever. You know what? They're lining up to ride it, and it costs $4. Cool. So I'm just going to make this kind of like a... we don't really have a whole lot of money, so I'm kind of broke. As in, I'm broke now. Well, you know, there's no company value on this thing. So, I could... Yeah. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. That would be why. I was trying to see if I could see that thing, but I can't. Let me try it from another angle. Maybe it'll let me. No. Fine. Let's do it this way. Problem solved. Ouch. Water's gonna kill me. Yeah, I guess I can throw this one down too. And we'll just throw down a little bit more. These trees. Ah, yes, the little ones. Oh, nope, those were a little too far out. I think. There we go. Yeah, it's going to look kind of crazy, but it should help boost the excitement rating a little bit. Not that it matters. I mean, that ride is absolutely jammed packed. We basically hit our goal, which is really nice. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is, yep, I'm just going to spend some quality time on this right here. No, I did not mean to do that. We're just going to sculpt the landscape here. I should go over to like somewhere else and mess with that tool, because this is tedious. Ah, right. That actually needed to be won over, and our ride is literally in the way. Of course. Well, the good news, they're happy with most of my rides anyway. Footpath is in the way. Hang on. I know, I zoomed like way in to try to resolve this problem. Alright, let's fix this footpath problem real quick. My bad, guys. My bad. I do like that feature, though. Just being able to, you know, zoom in like that, very nice. Ah. Perfect. I mean, it's not perfect, but it definitely looks, you know, decent. Kinda. Not really. I mean, no. It actually looks fine. I think I'll just line it with some trees. You know, so we don't block visibility or anything like that. And then I go and put a bunch of willows in there. Alright, how much money are we making? 670 an hour. Not bad. I mean, given what the loans and everything else that I have, really isn't that bad. I'm going to hire a second mechanic and a second handyman. Pretty cool. So, I believe I have access to all the other... Yeah, I do. Cool. Oh, I have the looping roller coaster. Nice. Because that was one of the roller coasters that I actually wanted. I mean, not that I don't want the one that I have, but, you know. It's definitely one of the ones that I wanted. So, when we play some of the later parks, we'll definitely use the speed up feature. Simply just because it'll literally take forever if we don't. So... And that is something that we do want. We don't want it taking forever. Okay, I'm going to go mess with this other feature over here. Yeah, should have used that. Should have used it. Mm-hmm. Would have... Oh, there goes a ton of money. Anyway, would have made my life a lot easier. I need to see through scenery. There we go. That's what I'm gonna do on the next park. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man. I think my mouse might be a little too sensitive for this. Still not bad. It definitely looks better than just... You know, it definitely looks a lot better than just rowing the ride in, essentially. It still looks crowded, but get some of these white poplars in here. There we go. Yeah, definitely a little too crowded, but again, gotta min-max your excitement rating. So I'm pretty certain that I've already accomplished my goal. 250 guests by October, with the park rating of at least 600. The park rating is 843. So I'd say yes, we made it. Where is the shuttle loop? There's 2 shuttle loops. Why are there 2 shuttle loops? You know what? It doesn't matter. It does not matter why there are 2 shuttle loops. That's right. It does not matter one bit why there's 2 shuttle loops. All right. So this dude is just gonna watch the ride get built. Good for him. Let's see. I think I'm going to make this ride very disastrous for everyone involved. Please delete that. Thank you. I want a photo. And then I want... No. And I want one to the left. Yep. And wait, I can just go straight up, can I? Yeah. Expensive. Okay, that should be enough that we should be able to just not die horribly, I might add. Yep, we got to put the entrance in. I'll put the entrance there, put the exit there. And we're just going to launch at... $60. We'll adjust the cart and everything. Okay, so it didn't really need that extra bit. Gonna keep it though, just in case something bad accidentally happens. Pretty cool. Let's throw in some more train cars. We can go 7. Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah, I think calling it the shuttle loop also is like completely fine as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Oh, yes. What is the... Yeah, we want this to be $4 as well. All the roller coasters are going to be $4. Don't care what you guys want to pay. That's what you're paying. Pretty cool. Actually, yeah, that actually worked out really well. I'm just gonna wall that off. I don't really like walling it off like that, but you know, again, you gotta do it sometimes. Let's do the log cabin look. Same thing for this one. Let's give it the log cabin look. Oops, my bad. There we go. Makes things look a little different. I think I'll use the fence. So I'm just going to double speed this. We're doing actually extraordinarily well. So I'm just going to double speed it. And while it's double speeding, I'm going to go through and try and, you know, make this look relatively... Oh, cool. I got an observation tower. Nice. Not really something I'm personally too concerned about. Okay, where's one of my handyman? Is he going to go that way? Maybe eventually. Why do they go in the freaking kiosks? Absolutely annoying. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Bernard, for finally doing your job. Let's just turn off the vegetation. Make it a little easier on ourselves, shall we? Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I guess I'll kind of leave that part. Ah, darn it. There we go. There are a lot of guests in a very small footprint. But we're flying to August right now, so. Hey, you know, like I said, I want to get to... Yeah, I don't really feel like that part is necessary, but... Maybe it is. I don't know. I have to get me like a really cool screenshot though. Okay, good. Bernard did his job finally. Yeah, having a way for them to sit down definitely helps. So I'm gonna have this Cynthia individual here just go through and basically just patrol this whole little stretch right here because yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. They vomiting like crazy over there. Okay, and I'm just gonna make it go faster. Because again, I think park rating's pretty much stabilized. We don't have any awards or anything like that, but you know, that's fine. The company value is gonna suck, but that's okay. Yeah, I should have went straight for the shuttle loop. The shuttle loop's great because it's really cheap and it's really packed in. And the last ride that I would ever want is a maze. Just gonna come out and say it right now. Last ride I'd ever want would be a maze. Definitely don't want a maze. You know what though? I wouldn't mind a spiral slide. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a spiral slide. I mean, with everything I got going on over here, I mean, wow, like how it got really bright. Yeah. Guests can't find the entrance, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know. There we go. Yeah, the lack of trash cans is worrisome, but anyway, upside to the spiral slide. I may actually turn off a lot of the music. Like outside of the merry-go-round, I might turn off the music. 269. All right, it doesn't seem to really. Oh, okay, good. We're in overbright mode now. Well, hello game and your experimental lighting. You're blinding me. Yeah, that's much better. I much prefer hearing my theme park. I know, it's crazy, but no, it's totally true. I prefer hearing my theme park. It is what it is. Wow, everything just kind of like fills up immediately, doesn't it? So what's the company value here? It is actually kind of nice, actually, all things considered. Paying off more to the loan would definitely help, but we're not gonna make that anyway, so there is no point. But at least we got more people out of the we got more people out of this crowded traffic jam. Where is Bernard? Bernard, get out of there. Bernard, why are you like this? Oh, never mind. Someone already got to it. Because you're terrible, Bernard. You're awful. In any case, is there a way to, like, giant screenshot? Okay, there we go. Cool. I don't know where in the world I put that, but we'll find it somewhere. Hopefully it takes it without all the HUD. That was the thing that I didn't want. I wanted all the HUD gone. How's the, I'm not thirsty. Okay. Congratulations. How's the burger bar doing? Wow, the burger bar is almost as profitable as everything else. People think this is too thrilling. No, they're totally cool with it. Okay, so this makes 11,000 an hour. Good lord. This makes 4,000. Yeah, it takes way longer. That thing is just a machine. I mean, that thing just grinds through people and just spits them out. I mean, of course it does, but, you know. Yeah, I guess we need to build new rides, huh? A suspended swinging roller coaster. I don't know about that. Let's see what we can fit over in here anyway. Could we fit this thing like way back up in here? We could fit this thing way back up in here. Excellent. And also, I don't want that. Oh, you know what? Actually, for this one, let's do a canvas tent. Canvas tent. There we go. Let's make it yellow and bright red. Oh. Sure. Yeah, we'll just make those two the same. Why not? But for this, definitely not. Plain? Wooden. No. God, no. Plain. Ooh. Say a $1.50. Yep, that's right. We have decided upon prices for everything, rather than nickel and diming all the rides, which is tempting, by the way. Oh, so very tempting. Yeah, my only problem with that is, what is that? That is so overbright. I might have overdone it. Like, I compacted everything in a little bit too large of a space. That's kind of my bad, but I mean, it's okay. I don't really feel like that was really necessary, but I did it anyway for some strange reason. There we go. I'll put dirt there and here as well. Actually, I did not want that to be dirt. There we go. Oh, it's like it's a haunted house, you know, everything's kind of dead over there. That's the theme, and that's what we're going with. I might turn off the experimental lighting. Yeah, I don't actually know if it'll reset out of that or not. That's kind of a thing. It might be something where I have to like reload, which that's fine. I can always take like, you know, the final screenshot elsewhere at like a different time. It's no big deal. Anyway, now we're just gonna chill out for a little bit. You know, interesting fact, the park really hasn't died down, and everything is full basically. Oh yeah, let me turn this off. Oh, it's still rolling. Oh. So I guess it did fix itself. Yeah, okay. I really like that effect, but it's too much at certain points. It's better to just... What did I get? Oh, the spinning wild mouse car. Yeah, I don't like that roller coaster. I never bother with that roller coaster ever. All right, we're just going to go at normal speed now. It really shouldn't take too much longer. There it goes. Awesome. See, everybody's all super happy, cheerful. They're clapping for me. There's some sorting issues right there. Really, we didn't do too bad. The company value really didn't go up that much, and the park value sort of went down, surprisingly. But, you know, on the whole, you know, we beat it. We could have stretched this for the full hour, but, you know, these videos are going to be really, really long anyway as is, so why not? I'll just say Raven 67854, and we'll hit enter. So, we have successfully completed our wonderful, wonderful park. I'm going to turn off the animations for whatever. Where in the world is that anyway? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there we go. Turn that off. Okay. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys do subscribe, be sure to hit that bell so you actually get updates and notifications. And if you would like to get early access to all my videos, as well as a members-only area Discord, support the channel, as well as ad-free videos exclusive for members, there is a join button down below, as well as a link in the description. Definitely do become a member. Your support is greatly, greatly appreciated. And I will see you all in the next one. You guys have a good one. Hey everyone, thanks for watching Raven Gaming Labs. Thanks to all the members and viewers who make RGL possible. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so that you can be notified. If you want to become a member, hit the join button or link in the description below. Members get early access to videos, member-exclusive content, and more. As well, don't forget to join our awesome community over at Discord. Y'all have a good one.